Apparently I'm live, but I can't see myself. Yes, I can see myself now. Oh, dreadful video. Okay, let's be back. Day 18, 16. I've lost count. I have to look it up already. It's going fast. I had created a workshop which I was planning to do yesterday, which I didn't end up doing it, but I created it today, and because I wanted, normally what I would do is do it live. I created a PowerPoint presentation and do it live on Zoom, and then send it out there with an intro and then doing the presentation and then the end. But I decided to do it, to pre-record it in case something terribly went wrong or whatever. So that's I wasn't sure if it would work right away on Zoom. So pre-recording saved me an headache for sure. I made a couple of mistakes. I started with doing these presentations, recording them some time ago, but what I always was doing is redo it 4-5 times. This one is 20 minutes, so that's from the 4 or 5 times, it's a 3 or 4 times waste of 20 minutes principle. So I decided some time ago that I just do it once, and I make mistakes. I'm not a perfect person. Everybody makes mistakes. I'm not a smooth talker as some people are. Perfect presentator. Presentator. Sometimes I have trouble with the pronunciation of the words. As you can hear, it's not my first language, but it's I do it once now, and I leave it. I'm not looking at it. I must say, over time, I learn a lot by just the little things, just looking after the little things, by just doing it and placing it out there. And yes, it's not perfect, but nobody is perfect, and it's something you have to learn over time and do over time. The more you do it, the more the better it will go. And it's you're not one of the many perfect people who are doing their perfect presentations on the internet, and that's something you have to accept if you want to get out there on the internet. If you want to find your clients online, then it's something you have to accept and just go for it. And yes, you will always have people who are telling you that you're not perfect and you can do things differently and blah 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 blah, but you always run into these kind of people. I think they probably are not very well in doing their own stuff either, if they do it at all. But yeah, that's life. It's getting dark outside. I can see it on the video. I should have turned on some lights. Also something. So I did the video this afternoon. It went quite well. It's not perfect. I'm sometimes saying things that is not perfect. I will download the video on YouTube so you can have a look at it. It's about time management. It's one of the many lessons we have available on our e-learning system, which is a program for small business owners to just create we start with creating just a solid foundation the first 12 weeks. If I get clients, I want them to go through this first 12 weeks to start with, and if they want to continue with me after that, that's possible, but it's 12 weeks, and then we work together in these 12 weeks, and then we go on for the rest of the year if you are looking, if you like to do that. And it's personally, I think it's a great program. It's something you have to try out, and it's, yeah, time management is an extremely important part. So this, yeah, the workshop I did this afternoon, which also will be on this channel, YouTube channel, is an time management is so important. It's not only the problem with a lot of people, and I'm guilty about that too, is you do during the day a lot of things, and they're not all of them are very effective. So by just looking at what you're doing, and as I explain in the video, try to explain in the video, if you just put down on a piece of paper, we have a worksheet in the program for that, but if you just put it down on a piece of paper what you're doing every minute, and if you do that for 3 days, you can see where you, I can't say fail, but it's where you are spending time on things which you should not do. One of the major things, since everybody is doing it, especially when you start out, it's very easy to open your email or constantly and then check it every half hour, every 15 minutes, whatever it is. And if you think there's an important message that you have to answer it right away. It's a funny story, I think funny. I use it as an example a lot of time. When I worked at the office, I started out as a programmer. I worked at a company where there was a guy who developed for this company an entire program, and it was always active. He was always changing things, making things better. And there was one of these, I was talking to him, and at a certain moment, if I run under a bus and it will kill me, they can't do anything with this program anymore. First of all, I think that's not very good for the business, but that's a big mistake because you always have to have somebody who can take over. Second of all, nobody is indispensable. If you drop dead tomorrow, there will always be somebody who will take your place. And that's life, that's business. It's what you do, there's always somebody else who's doing it too. If you're looking for information, if you have questions about your business or how to do things, there are always other people who have the same question. So if you want to find information, you can Google it, and the only thing is it will take some time. That's why we have this great program. All the things are put together. It's developed by business owners and business coaches. So yes, there's a lot of information in there. But that besides, it's this guy worked. He was working constantly, and he was allowed to work constantly. It's not good business, first of all. Second of all, it's kind of arrogant to think that you are the only person on the world who can do things. There's always somebody else who can do it. So that's a side step. Time management is what we're starting with, and it's I'm glad my video finally I created it. I started this morning. I have to do some more. I will start some kind of I just put in the date. That's the perfect way to get yourself going, is to put in a date from then it has to be done. And I created an event for the end of March, March 31st, about how you set up a Facebook business page. I just have to do it. And it's just the only way to get it out, or get my name out there, is by doing things. And I'm lacking in, it's not that I don't have clients, but it's, I'm taking my time. And I love to help. There's always things I can help other business owners with, and it's I have a client also who officially we stopped coaching 2 weeks ago, but I'm not a very good business person. I just continued because she was busy with, she was doing, she's not full-time business owner. She still has her job, so she can't always do the appointments which we made beforehand. So there is a period in her present business where she works, which is extremely busy. So she just didn't have any. No, I'm not the worst, and then I just move it up. That's all right. I know, I'm a sucker. Okay, that was it for today. Oh, this was my Muses for today. I've done what I wanted to do, and it's getting really dark outside. I look like a ghost by now. Have a great evening, and I